We're now taking a look at the Fins Up Beach Club at Margaritaville. We see the picture's not exactly live. We're trying to get it to be live, but the water has receded there. No one is at the pool. We've been told by the resort that the pool water was higher than normal. Of course, that's from the storm surge that came in, so they have a lot of cleanup to do here. We also have video from yesterday on the bay side of Estero Island near Nervous Nellies. You see Liz Byro there as she was doing her live report. Street flooding, cars stuck in the road. But that was just the beginning for Fort Myers Beach.
The water kept rising through the night, in fact, trapping several people on the island. That's how we got videos like this, showing Lee County deputies fighting Mother Nature, walking through that brown water in order to get to people to rescue them. And I mean, it's not just brown water, it's rushing brown water. Got them out of there. We're back on the island today and checking in with as many people as we can, who are, a lot of people still fragile after their, what they went through yesterday with the Ian, first of all, then yesterday.
Yeah, Wake News anchor Liz Byro has been talking to people and brings you this.
Waking up Friday morning, Fort Myers Beach neighbors had deja vu. The sight of debris, the sound of alarms, the unmistakable smell of mud.
It's the sludge. It's the sludge and the smell.
That thick, gray, slippery sludge that covered southwest Florida after Hurricane Ian back again. Mike Wyatt's owned this home on Ohio Avenue for 9 years.
We left with Ian, obviously, but, coming back, there was a lot of devastation.
Wyatt and his family stayed for Helene, watched the water flood Acero Boulevard and their street quickly. But as Wyatt points out that water line, you can see it never made it in the home.
The thing is that that's part of life. You just can't control any of that. You gotta let that go. You gotta make your decisions up front. Whether you want to be here, you don't want to be here.
The sludge, the smell, the sights, reminiscent of Hurricane Ian. But so is the camaraderie, neighbors checking on each other, helping where they can.
And now Wake News anchor Claire Galt is live on the island for us as well. Claire, what are you seeing on the island when it comes to the cleanup?
Hey, Chris and Lois, I'm at a home right off of Estero Boulevard, and a lot of homes look like this one. If we pan out, you can see this homeowner, Barbara Manley, has all of her furniture here laid out to dry. She's been trying to clean it all morning. And then here in front of me, she's got all of her and her husband's clothes laid out here on these stones to dry. It's been soaking wet. She has been working all day trying to get water out of her home, trying to get it clean, but she told me she still has so much work left to do.
With her blue rubber gloves on, Barbara Manley was in her driveway Friday morning, scrubbing her furniture, hosing off her chairs, and tossing what's now trash into this growing pile.
We went off island, but our neighbor has a camera so we could see the water coming in, and it came in pretty fast.
How much do you think?
From the look of the line, I think we got like a foot here. There's not much you can do when Mother Nature kicks in.
Okay, so we can see that there was some flooding in here, a lot of that sludge. They're getting some of that water out right now.
Right now I think we're on like autopilot, where we're just trying to get everything done, and once in a while you have to deal with the insurance companies and those not paying for things and the time that it takes for everything to get done, which is going to happen again here, just like in Ian. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I think it's all going to probably come as the days go. Same with Ian. We got here last time, just went to town, and then it hit later.
Watching Barbara pick up the pieces, try to get back on her feet again, brought her neighbor, Betty, to tears.
There's so many people hurting, Mine is minimal. Mine is nothing. It's a cleanup. So many people lost homes again. Had just had them redone, and like the ones where we're just standing here, my dear friends, we will never be back what we were before. It's scary because this was our paradise, and it's not looking good, and it keeps getting worse.
Betty told me she's doing what she can to help. She's being there for Barbara and relying on her faith.
Leaning on Jesus, just trust in the Lord. That's all you can do. Hang on, because that's what it's all about.
Now I want to show you this in Barbara's backyard. You can see here this big pile of debris. What you can't see is that underneath all of this is a drain. And all of this debris, well, none of this is Barbara. She told me it all blew into her yard from a construction company that she believes did not take the proper preparations and tie it down. She did have the town here earlier today looking to see what they could do. They didn't even know there was a drain here. That's what Barbara said. But she is hoping that it gets fixed soon because, of course, if it does not, she said if it rains again, that water will have nowhere to go. Clearly, all these neighbors still have so much work left to do. I'm live in Fort Myers Beach, Claire Galt, Wink News.